Hello there, welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 and my achievement game with Scandinavia. As you might imagine, or remember, I screwed up when it comes to, well, the conquest of the Bison. I should just have, well, taken the Empire to force, but I messed that up, and as a result right now, things are not going too well. But I've taken a second look on the achievements, and I actually just realized that there's no need anymore for me to actually stay Norse. The only real purpose of staying Norse would be to do some raids, get some extra money, basically save up for the future. There are some Catholic and some Orthodox channels that we will probably be aiming at doing, as well as, of course, Jewish. If we can find a Zoroastrian character, we'll probably try and get that religion as well. But as I said, right now there's not too much I can actually do. We will, of course, try and take Rus as a Slav, or Great Rus as a Slav. That is, as far as I know, not actually, or do I actually have to have Slavic? I have no idea if I actually need the culture or the religion, so I should probably check that out. But the Slavic religion will definitely survive in Ruthenia, or the remnants of Ruthenia, so that's not actually anything I need to worry about. But with that said, or as I said, it's probably a better way of saying it, we'll be saving up money for the purpose of, first and foremost, once I actually, well, change, I guess I should say, we will end up in a situation where I will have to deal with some pretty annoying facts. One of them being, of course, that I'll probably have to rely on mercenaries in order to actually survive, beat down revolts, things like that. So, all in all, what I will be doing now until I can actually get myself either Orthodox or Jewish is to simply raid, save up money, get everything ready, more or less. I have no idea if I can actually get or change my religion by actually sending this guy to. I think I'm actually trying to send him now to an Orthodox county here in order to research cultural tech to see if that actually helps, but I honestly have no idea. We'll simply have to wait and see. But that is my plan right now. We're going to do a lot of raiding. We're going to, of course, fight and hopefully win wars that we are currently fighting. And hopefully by this, we'll be able to make something work. We'll see how it goes. As you can see here, the Caliph actually gives up, so that is good for us. We now have, as far as I know, everything we need in order to actually form Israel once the time actually comes. So that's of course great. We will of course also take Alexandria because I believe I need that for the achievement. We'll probably also continue going south because Mecca and also to some degree Medina, I believe, or at least one of them, is also part of a challenge. So or achievement. So we're going for both of them. I think here it shouldn't really be a problem per se. Now, why am I getting into trouble over something that's happening there? I don't know. But as I was saying here, we will be doing quite a bit of raiding just to save up cash for the future. We'll see how it goes. So I did win the war here for Alexandria, but unfortunately I pressed accept a little bit too fast. I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. So my apologies there. War for Alexandria was won actually fairly easily, didn't actually take more or less anything to win it, luckily enough. But we have secured it now, and I think I'll just hand it out to, well, either family member or randoms. We'll see here, probably someone with high stewardship. And also, I think I might actually hand the duchy over to someone who's Orthodox for the simple reason that I will sooner or later be changing my my religion, as I said. I have no idea if I'll go Catholic first, but we'll figure that out as we go. My religion, no, my culture. Yes, no. If I really want someone who is Orthodox, then we should probably not go for religion here. Let's see who we have. There's some remover. We have Orthodox people. Refil, Regent of Erbid. Well, you are hereby in charge of Giza. Yeah. As I said, I'll probably just hand this over to all of them and create a duke for, well, the purpose of making things a little bit simpler in the long run. And I'll probably aim at handing it over to Norse Norse rulers. Of course, the fact that how should I put this? The fact that I will have to change to most likely Slavic culture later in order to get the Rus achievement. Won't necessarily mean that we'll have to change my Norse culture. We'll try and keep that for as long as we can. And it should basically be the... religion will probably change a couple of times, but culture will probably stay the same for the most of the game. I'll probably just have one Rus king or emperor if I can make it, but we'll see. For now, however, I'll still keep on trying to, well, turn my my family to the right religion here. We'll see how that goes, while also, to some degree, raiding. We'll see how it plays out. As your men return from looting the holding, one of them hands you an axe with a strange purple sheen and a plus etched into the handle, followed by number 2. After weighing it carefully in your hands, you toss aside your old grey axe in favour of your new weapon. I feel stronger. So, 15-year-old me is actually now playing around with, well, new scary weapons, I guess, but that's fine. We like that, we like that stuff, so to speak. But yeah, it's kind of funny that you can get that event as a child, but I guess it makes sense. If to bring you a good axe, you are sure to take it. But as I said, it will still continue just raiding, and I think I'll actually have to try and allow Knupa here to live for quite a while for the sole purpose of getting a lot of children, because I'm actually fairly sure that I can't convert the ones who are heir to the Fylke title. I might actually have to hand out the title of Fylke to someone else. That could be a way to combat this. Of course, I'll probably hand it out to someone in my immediate family in order to, well, easier get the title back. I might actually just make my the current, well, heir the Fylke in order to try and make something work here. But I think we'll actually wait and see how it plays out. Once I get actually children, I might opt for getting rid of the Fylke title, even though it's actually fairly... I actually just need Dynasty to control Norse, so I can hand it over to another member of the Dynasty and we'll get a prestige boost out of it. So, as such, it's not actually a big problem. This, however, is a big problem, so we'll not be raiding a province with divide well, the seas, because no matter how you slice it, that's a horrible idea. I'm going to lose more money by simply reinforcing the retinue that I get by raiding. That might actually be the case for a lot of the places here, but at least I have something to do while I wait. That is a hilarious little bug. So I inherited Armon. Why did it say it was Stockholm? Well, that doesn't matter. We'll simply hand it right out again to another, well, Orthodox character. But as I said, I'll just keep on raiding, and hopefully here we'll be able to turn my religion soon. So, I finally come of age here. I became a brilliant strategist, and the result of that is that I now have 22 stats. The other stats, not so well, so I guess for the first thing we'll do is actually improve learning. It's probably not the best of ideas, to be perfectly honest, but the goal, of course, is to simply improve my learning, and thus get more, well, technology points, because I believe all of these are a combination of both learning martial, learning stewardship, learning diplomacy. So by getting learning up, I'll be getting more points here. This is kind of from buildings, emperor. Well, I guess that's fine. I think we'll also use some of the money here, monthly balance. So I think actually raiding is probably a horrible idea. At least in this area, because it's actually pretty hard to break through. So we'll just be using one raiding army also, because that allows me to, for, well, better control, of course, myself, and it should make it easy to make, well, quite a bit of money, to be perfectly honest. That is kind of my reasoning behind this. And let's see, do I have someone who I actually want to take as concubine? Potentially her. She just claims on a lot of kingdom titles. So you're here by my concubine. And I think I'll take a couple of Orthodox if I have. I probably don't have an Orthodox concubine in my prison here. But we'll commission a runestone. You've decided to commission and raise a ground runestone for future generation to gaze upon. what should be carved in? Well, I think my father Emond here, the fearsome Viking, my departed father or my beloved mother. I think we'll go for my my departed father. I think I'd confuse the hell out of historians if I went for well, my my mother there. But I'll put myself in charge of this army here, I'm pretty sure of. And the reason for that is fairly simple. I want to get Viking with this guy as well, get every, well, good thing that comes with that. But also for the time being, I will be trying to set up the concubines and things like that, just so I simply can easily deal with, or not easily deal with, but rather easily get, I guess is the better way of saying it. So I can easily get a Orthodox child to actually take over the throne. That is at least what I'm hoping for here. Concubine. No. The Orthodox faith does not permit the taking of well, concubines. If I convert this guy and then ask for concubine, could that work? It could. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty damn sure that could actually work. Huh. Do I want to sacrifice these guys in such a manner? I don't think I do, so let us see here. Do I have... I have a... well, a Jewish girl at least. But it does seem like I have any Orthodox. I have another princess here, though. And also some Sunny. Some Sunnies. I'm a little bit unsure here, but I think for now we'll just take her. It's kind of a bad idea to two Catholics, but at least it's closer to Orthodox at least. And I guess I can always try and just well, raise them by the Orthodox and Jewish rulers. We'll see if I can then flip the at least the religion, hopefully sooner or later that way. We'll simply have to wait and see how it goes. Didn't actually take me long to get Viking here. The pillaging and looting undertaken in your name has earned you a reputation as a fearsome Viking raider. All along the coast of Europe, mothers tucking the children in for the night warn that unless they behave, the terrible Canupa, scourge of the seas, will come ashore with his undead warriors and eat them. I like the sound of that, but yeah, it didn't actually take that long. In memory of Emond, the runestone you commissioned has been finished and raised on the spot you chose for it. You examined the runes. The stone was raised by Canupa in memory of Emond, his father and Emond's son. He was taken from this world before his time had come in a tragic accident. Ever stand this memorial. You leave the stone, content in knowledge that many centuries from now, even when its paint have long since faded, scholars will be studying these rune carvings in an effort to glean the wisdom of their words. So, yeah, I gained 200 prestige, and, well, some people will like me better. Percy sends word that he accepts your challenge. 1 week from now, two of you shall meet in combat. No turning back at this point. So, we prepare ourselves for upcoming Holmgang. Once we get there, I will probably get back to you. Oh, I already am here. It is still dawn when you meet Percy on the small isle chosen for the Holmgang. Surrounded by witnesses, you grab your shield and axe while your opponent does the same. After hurling insults at each other for a few minutes, the battle is finally joined. My axe will carve you a new smile. So, let's see how this goes. Well, you and your opponent launch yourself upon one another, and wood splinters fly in every direction as axe connects with shield. You seem evenly matched and the fighting drags on. When the sun begins to set, you're both bleeding from multiple wounds, and neither of you can stand upright. The duel is declared a draw. So, as you can see, both of us get wounded, and both of us get 50 prestige, and apparently we start liking each other for it. But, I find that a little bit hilarious. Leave land. Rebels. Easily dealt with. But yeah, I'll just continue my raiding, well, setups, and we'll probably do a little bit of building now that I actually have some money. We'll see how it goes. As you are out hunting one afternoon, a bearded elder approaches, donning a simple traveler's cloak and a wide-brimmed hat that conceals his other eye. He greets you with courtesy, requests a horn of mead, and then informs you that just yonder a well lies forgotten, filled with gold. He wanders off, chuckling as he goes, leaving you struck with the familiarity of his presence. You inform your men that the wanderer is none other than Odin. You ignore your men's insistence that the stranger was the Allfather. You scold your men for believing in the gods. Once again, getting sellers is probably not a good idea, but it would actually be fairly useful here, I think. Could potentially be useful. I guess we'll actually go with Hunter here. You carry on with your hunt. I haven't actually done anything here. You urge your horse forward to seek God's treasure with your fellow hunters in pursuit. I think I actually want to check this out. If there's a secondary... Everyone in court believes I'm a sodomite. Well... I wouldn't care too much. If they want to go at me, then be my guest. As you can see, rating is going fairly well. Once again, becoming sellers were probably not the best of ideas, but I got at least 50 gold out of it, so I got some benefit from that. We have another home gang here. Let's see how this goes. Of course, there are some negative things that can happen. You might actually end up maimed or worse. Max will carve you a new smile. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, in victory. Oh, Adela is pregnant. The Jewish one is pregnant. This could get interesting. But as I said here, we'll see how this actually turns out. Hopefully we can make something work here. I was actually waiting for the home gang here, but apparently it doesn't actually seem to be a possibility of happening at all. So I think we're just going to actually go ahead here and I completely forgot about these bastards, but never mind, we should be able to deal with that very easily. We're going to end this episode here and we're going to continue next time. My people are doing a lot of conquering on their own, which is a little bit surprising. Another fun fact here, the Teutonic Order is actually down in Hispania rather than up here, where they usually are. Should be, depending on how you want to look at it. I also forgot to mention that I waged war on Orid here. He rose up in revolt, so I opted for, well, getting rid of him in, well, good manner, I guess I should say. But as I said, we'll continue next time. Hopefully I can change my religion during that session. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.